Hi everybody, and welcome to this special bonus episode of Billable Time, a short film serial. Now, like the opening text crawl says in every single episode, this all started as me wanting to make my weekly time reports at work a little bit less repetitive and boring. But it started out in written form, not as a video. In March of 2021, I started to send a piece or episode of a short story to my colleagues who had to check my time logs. It started with a few paragraphs about an employee wanting to make the reports not so boring, then the next was about a sphere of energy exploding out of his laptop. But then a few weeks in, I started to think, I could actually shoot these as videos. So I wrote the entire rest of the story, converted those stories into screenplays, and then started shooting them as little micro episodes of a larger serialized plot. Now in short story number 24, I have Steve start talking about his evil plan. But then the written description says this: Will and Steve.exe turned to the side to talk to each other, while Steve continued to drone on in the background. Well, that's all well and good in written form, but when you actually turn that into a motion picture, you have to be able to hear that. So I wrote and recorded 3 episodes worth of dialogue for Steve to say in the background, because you could tell in my cadence and pitch if I was just mumbling gibberish. I then heavily echoed and reduced the volume in all the places where the sphere and I would be talking over it, because I wanted you to focus on our dialogue and not also have to struggle with something you were hearing in the background. The end result was this.
I will be a driving force to return us to a better path. I will bring us back to...
I have an idea. I think I can end all this.
How? The thing is, there's actual dialogue there, written for the video and not in the original story. And every single time I run across it, whether it was in production or while I was filing everything away once it was wrapped, it always makes me laugh. It's just so goofy and fits the character so perfectly, and I really wanted to share that with all of you. So this is all of Steve's unedited evil dialogue from episodes 24, 25, and 26 of Billable Time. I don't understand. You're clearly a genius. You created an intelligence within the internet itself. Why would you do something like this?
Because humanity has lost its way. We made more technological and social progress in the 1990s than we have in 2 whole decades of the 21st century. I will be a driving force to return us to a better path. I will bring us back to the level of prosperity where we should be by this time. Do I think we've strayed? You bet I do. World leaders more concerned with their own well-being, but I've got the fortitude to actually do something about it. What population would dare oppose my will with a bajillion gigawatt laser aimed straight in their faces? Not many, I can tell you. That's my plan. Change by force, or else. And after I have fully taken over, then we'll start to see the real progress that my plan can bring to all people of the world. But how will I take over, you may be asking? Well, there's a very easy answer. I've got spies. Spies! Spies everywhere! But not just any ordinary spies. Oh no, that would be too easy. I've deployed an entire army of spyware programs! And I've been doing it for decades. Your top-of-the-line smartphone, that's got spyware in it. Your brand new laptop computer, that's got spyware in it too. Loads of it. Multinational corporate databases, why those are practically made of my spyware. Remember those Tamagotchi digital pet keychains from the 1990s? Those were my spyware too, yes. You were carrying my spies in your backpack on your way to kindergarten. I'll have access to everything. And it will bring economic prosperity. Remember the dot-com bubble? It didn't have to be that way, you know. And I saw it coming, got my finances in order and dodged a real bullet there. Made millions in the process, too. While everyone else went destitute, what did I do? I built these massive facilities in space, that's what I did. Richest man in the world? I'm so far off the chart, it's embarrassing. And I'm poised for even more greatness, yes. Check my mutual funds. While we've been talking here, I could have bought and sold my own island by now. And not just an island, but an entire archipelago island chain. Banks? Thing of the past. Credit unions? Why, when I'm in charge, we won't have credit unions. We'll have credit confederacies. It's the opposite, you see. And if credit unions can make their own rules, you can bet a credit confederacy will have the power to make laws. What do you have to say about that? Probably nothing. You're speechless. And why wouldn't you be? You have no choice but to listen to my plan, and I could say anything at all, and you'd have no choice but to hear it. Now, all you will have to do is wait here while I send for you. Your arrival on the other station will only be the beginning. See you soon, Steve.